So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The Eternal City embraces this massive sea of blue which has flooded across the Olimpico. It's hard to convince yourself there's another team involved. So we're very much on the way now. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marcelo. He's pretty much a defender in name alone, to be honest, because his biggest contributions always seem to come at the other end of the pitch. He's great at controlling the ball when under pressure and seems to have a great knack for finding that half a yard to dig out a cross. He's got a decent shot too, so his teammates will be looking to bring him into play at every opportunity, I would think.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's having a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's a really well-measured ball. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rodri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Lazio with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Shapes to shoot! Off the post! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. There's a searching pass. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Now it's Villa, and here's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. That's a good ball. Del Piero purring through the gears. Neymar, can he spark a counter here? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's ambitious. Desai, very much a man of this moment. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Rijkaard, well seen, saw that coming. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. And here's Van Basten. Del Piero.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Rijkaard. And it's Rodri. Now that's well seen too. And he's got away from it. Decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Rodri. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Bullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Yamal. Pacho. Spread out to the left. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Van Basten. Now, can they get him away? Baresi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Gullit. Neymar running with the ball. It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. Great chance! They've scored!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Lazio are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing.
Goes for a shot! And no mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Lazio are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And we've reached half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Lazio sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. Back on the way then. And the shot! Mbappe is magnificent! A finish of true class! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Shift in momentum, perhaps. It's Van Basten! Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Van der Vaart is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. And reclaimed it in a trice. Looking to play him in. It's a pretty loose pass. Has a look and plays it forward. No, he's just misjudged that one. Turns back here, probably the best option. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Mbappe. Spain can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Can he get away here? Neymar! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
Lazio are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Beckenbauer, Van der Vaart might just make this. Out again for a throw-in. That is good alertness. Rodri. Lazio couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Van Basten looking to add to his goal. He's found a way through. Desai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Van Basten. Now it's Mbappe. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe. And he's there to retrieve it. Quality ball. And he was quick to react. Van der Vaart. And it's Del Piero.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
They get a throw in.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 4. Lascia il campo per il numero 17.
Distributed tidily. Lazio have, after this, one further opportunity.
Martinez!
And that really should have been that.
Martinez really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Corner number 2 then. And how did he not put that away?
Lamine Yamal really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Lazio have their third corner. Batistuta! And that is doing no harm at all. Schneider. Vieira proves too strong, too smart. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Spain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Baresi, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Zola. And it's Lewandowski.
Il quarto uomo indica 4
Baresi
minuti di
going
recupero.
forward. Not the most accurate pass. Over to the right flank. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Van der Vaart. Look at the space. It's Maradona! And it's come back out to him. Goal! And right near the end, we have parity. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Viene sostituito con il numero 7.
How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. So it does end all square. Inspiration.